Morning guys, Kieran here at Kieran Clapping Racing with another quick podcast, this time discussing day 2 of Glorious Goodwood. I hope you enjoyed day 1. We're going to have plenty of winners off of that today, and obviously there's my Galway preview with Joe and Jamie, which is now live if you want to go and watch that as well. We go to day 2, the Wednesday action of Glorious Goodwood. We start with the 120, the Coral Piped at the post. Coral pipped at the post, winners handicap over 1 mile, 4 furlongs. Currently, Sing Us a Song is favourite here for Wafnan, Rafe Beckett, James Doyle. The one I like in the race though is Mawadi down the bottom for Charlie Johnson and Joe Fannin. He's done nothing wrong since stepping up to this trip. Was second, had just beaten last for 2 starts ago when stepping up in trip, and then got the job done 11 days ago very nicely. I think he's going to be a decent each way price. I know there's only 9 runners, so we might have to go win. But the Johnsons normally have a decent record at this meeting. I'd be taking a chance with Mawadi to step up again at a track where the trainer, or the family heritage anyway, like this meeting. We then move on to the 155, the Whirlpool Oak Tree Stakes over 7 furlongs. And the likely favourite in here is going to be Tahibi, again of Rafe Beckett's Rymore booked. A decent third at Ascot on reappearance. Obviously I backed him that day. He's got decent back form in the book behind Desert Flower and everything like that. As a 2-year-old, I like that form, but there's another 3-year-old I like in here, and I think she will love the step up in trip, and that is Arabian Dusk. She's been unlucky this season. She was second at ADOC. She didn't run any sort of race at Royal Ascot, and then was 4th last time out at York. I just think the step up in trip to 7 furlongs will suit her. She does all her best work at the end. And you've got 14 runners currently, so we'll probably get a decent each way play on Arabian Dusk, that being for Simon Crisford and Harry Davis, and she's actually top rated on RPRs of 118, so I like an each way play on her. We then move on to the Whirlpool Morecambe Stakes over 5 furlongs. Won last year by Big Mojo, who's obviously got on to one better things this season. Lady Oman is in here as favourite. She was all the rage at the start of the season, and then unfortunately got injured before Royal Ascot. Disappointed on reappearance at the Curragh last time out, but I think was beaten fair and square by a decent animal and Beautifully, who's obviously gone on to win again since as well. But I think Lady Oman will take the world of beating. I like Military Code, but I think his chance he had last time where he should have beaten Stay at Sandown but couldn't get the job done. So it'd be Lady Oman for me in this race. We then move on to the Sussex Stakes, and this is quite simple really. I think Fields Goals just goes and wins. Very progressive, unlucky not to win the Guineas. We're not going to go into that about Schumacher and co, but was very good in the Irish Guineas, and then very good again in the Sussex State, in the Prince St James's Palace at Royal Ascot. Rosalian obviously is in here at second favourite. I don't think he is the horse that he was, and he's got to then give weight to the 3-year-old as well. So I can just see it being a St James's Palace 1-2 again, with Henry Matisse chasing home Field of Gold. Not original, Field of Gold's 2-5. I probably won't be getting involved, probably just be a watching brief race. We then move on to the 345, the Stallion Studs Phyllis Handicap, which is a lot more competitive, 14 runners again. Currently, just looking down the betting, Modern Yoko is favourite for Varian and D'Souza. Coming here on handicap debut, was meant to run at the weekend but didn't, was a non-runner, so comes here. But also I quite like in the race is Music Peace of Andrew Bolden. Oshie Murphy will take the ride. Was second here over course and distance, 2 starts back. Unlucky not to win that day, and I think he can get compensation, or she can get compensation here and win a nice pot for the Bolden still, which is always in form. We then move on to the 420, the Condition Stakes, again for the fillies, where Zelina is favourite for Carl Burke and James Doyle. Obviously Disappointed for their terms at Royal Ascot, when only 8th in the Queen Mary behind True Love. She's 10 to 11 to back that up here and come and win here. I'm not going to be playing her at 10 to 11, not a chance. I will probably take a swing, if I'm going to have a bet in the race, on LeBron Power for Richard Hannon. 4th last time out in a decent race up at Sandown, and I think she potentially could come on for that run. Zelina, like I said, will take her the World Beater, but 10 to 11 is not for me. I'll probably back LeBron Power each way. And then in the 455, sorry, the last race, the handicap, the Total World Handicap over 7 furlongs, and Wafnan have the top 2 at the top of the market. You have Native Warrior, and you have, where's the other, Defence Minister. Doyle chooses Defence Minister, although they've got Sumion over to ride Native Warrior. You got but the one I like in here is Mr. Chaplin, course and distance winner for Rafe Beckett. Ross O'Ryan will take the ride. Won very nicely over course and distance a couple of starts back, and he ran decent races. I know the form looks 8th and nowhere the last 2 starts, but he's running decent handicaps. Now he drops in grade and potentially could be well in here. So that is that for day 2. My best bet on the card, if I was going to have a bet, would probably be Arabian Dusk in the Fillies and Mares Group 3 over 7 furlongs, the Oak Tree Stakes. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will be back tomorrow with day 3's video. Like I said, please like and subscribe to the channel. I hope you're all enjoying these videos. Please comment if you do. Go over and see day 1's video before racing starts today, and then obviously the Galway preview as well with Joe and Jamie also. But thanks again for listening, guys, and have a good day and happy punting.